keeping them honest every night. AC360. CNN, weeknights 10 Eastern.
Iman al-Obeidi speaking out for the first time since her detention and disappearance at the hands of the Gaddafi regime. Throughout her detention, there was always the expectation that she, like so many others who found themselves in government captivity, would ultimately go on state TV and toe the government line. In so many words, she'd be forced to lie. But she has said no. For the first time, she told us in terrifying detail just what she was facing right off camera when she refused to play along with her captors. Here's part 2 of our conversation. They put you in a car and drove off. That was the last time we saw you. What happened to you then?
Before they took me to prison, they bought me new clothes and said he would take me to Libyan state TV station so I could retract my statements and say that those who kidnapped me were actually the revolutionaries. And when I refused, they took me to jail for the arrest.
We saw a video on Libyan state television of a woman lying on a floor being asked questions, and was that you?
Behind the camera, there was more than 15 Kalashnikovs, and they were threatening me. But I refused to go on Libya TV because the TV station has no credibility, and I am fearing the consequences.
How were you treated?
They cursed at me and told me I was a traitor because I said the truth. And on Libyan TV, they said I was a traitor because I refused to be silent about what happened to me.
The government spokesman, Musa Ibrahim, he said he called you many things. He said you appeared drunk, that you were mentally unstable, that you were a prostitute. When you hear all that,
the Libyan government, when someone protests, they say he's taking hallucinogenic pills. And when someone demands their rights, they say he is mentally retarded. They accuse me of being mentally retarded and an alcohol addict. In Libya, the government has no rationale to what is happening in the country, other than accusations.
Musa Ibrahim first said you were with your family. Then later he claimed he didn't know where you were. And then he said maybe you were in a shelter for women. Can you say where you are now? Are you safe? Where are you?
There's no safe place for me in Tripoli. All my phones are monitored. Even this phone I'm speaking on right now is monitored, and I am monitored. And yesterday I was kidnapped by a car and they beat me in the street and then brought me here after they dragged me around. They told me whenever you leave the house, we will do this to you, meaning that I was not allowed to leave the house or see the journalists. I had asked to see the journalists. They beat me and hit me and sent me back. Please tell all the human rights organizations to return me safely to my family.
Were you worried that when word got out of what happened to you, that your family would be upset? Because, as you know, there have been demonstrations in Benghazi and other cities supporting you, and your family is standing by you. We've talked to your mother, and she's proud of you and is standing by you. Did you worry that would not happen?
No. I know the way my family thinks. They are not backwards. My sister had the opportunity to study abroad without a male chaperone. They supported her. They raised us well.
We saw the videos of the engagement and wedding ceremony for you in your parents' hometown. When you saw that, what did you think?
Certainly, this is a Muslim conservative society, and one has no mercy on a woman who has been raped, and especially one who brings it out in the public. I was happy with these morals. He proposed to me after all of these events and after showing me on Libyan television.
Did you know any of the 15 men who hurt you? Because now the government is saying that they are going to sue you for slander. Did you know who they were? Can you identify them?
Yes. I got to know one of them. I found out the place where they took me to. The neighbors of the place. This guy owns the place. The neighbors came with me to the police to testify with me. Everything that the Libyan government says about my court case is a lie. They don't care about my case, and they don't care about arresting them. even though they know the place where the girls are being held. Even though the neighbors testified, they haven't arrested him. He's still in Tripoli.
Why do you continue to speak out? You must be very, very scared.
Why be scared? So I don't die? Dying is more of an honor than having been denied my freedom, my family, and my dignity. I have a right to defend myself. I'm not scared of him. I would like to direct a word to all the people watching us in America that we are peaceful people, and we are not members of Al-Qaeda. We are peaceful people and moderate Muslims, not extremists, and we're not asking for anything except for our freedom and dignity and the most basic human rights which are denied.
What do you think will happen to you?
I do not know. I leave everything in the hands of Allah.
Do you want to get out of Tripoli now?
Yes, I want to leave Tripoli. In the middle of the night, I get nightmares, and I feel threats 24 hours a day. They are constantly threatening me with death.
Do you worry somebody may kill you?
I don't know. My emotions change. Sometimes I feel, no, they're going to kill me. But at the same time, I feel afraid. But I have a motivation that says, there is nothing to be afraid of. We have lost everything. What is left to be afraid of? It is done.
Thank you for your strength. Please be careful. Please try to stay safe.